In very general terms, the hiring process is broken down into three main components. You've got recruiting and interviewing and then onboarding. And even if you have the first two steps all figured out, not having a structured onboarding system or strategy can undo all of your hard work, and it makes it so much more difficult for new hires to successfully acclimate. Onboarding procedures, which typically span anywhere from weeks up to a year, ease the employee into your company, resulting in a less rigid and forced acclimation period and a more natural team building outcome. Think of onboarding as an investment in your success of your employees, both new and existing. New hires benefit from deeper engagement and a better understanding of your company culture and the job expectations. In turn, this decreases the stress felt by the new employee, as well as the residual stress and disruption to the rest of the team. Developing a customized and well-structured onboarding strategy may seem a bit excessive, but it pays substantial dividends. According to research from Clickboarding, 69% of employees who have a positive onboarding experience are more likely to stay with a company for 3 years. A standardized onboarding process can also generate 50% greater new hire productivity. A study by Brandon Hall Group found that companies who invest in developing a moderately effective onboarding strategy realized a 78% boost in revenue, with 33% seeing an increase of at least 10%. That same study reported that 54% of these companies saw significant gains in employee engagement, turnover, absenteeism, productivity, and job satisfaction. So I will be diving into onboarding in more detail in future shows, but on today's show, I want to share one part of the onboarding process that was developed at my company that we find very successful in helping us get to really know each person on our team. We created this very simple form titled Getting to Know You. I know we're so super creative over here, and we have each new hire complete this on their first day with us. And on the top of the form, they put some personal information, and we explain that we care about our team, and we ask them to take some time to complete the form. We have a very simple disclaimer that explains that they don't have to answer these questions if they don't want to. And while so far we have not had anybody opt out of completing this form or the questions, there is a possibility that someone won't want to share some or all of this information for some reason, and that is just fine. The first thing we ask for them to do is to force rank what is most important to them to what is least important from 1 to 8. And this can be very challenging, we found, but it's a really great exercise to understand what's most important to each person. And of course, some people care more about making a lot of money and some people care more about quality of life, but it's a really good exercise and it's good for us to know. And then we also ask a number of other questions, 21 more questions to be exact. We ask what their shirt size is, so we always have that on hand. We ask when their birthday, their month and day of their birthday, what their favorite color is, what is their favorite holiday to celebrate, what motivates them to work hard, what is their favorite food, what is their favorite beverage, who would they choose, Starbucks or Dunkin'? And I think I know the right answer here, but I'm not gonna say anything. We ask for their favorite place to shop. It's a great idea to be able to get gift cards and things like that. We ask what their favorite book is or who their favorite author is. We ask what celebrity they would most like to meet. We all know I'd like to meet who? Yes, Pitbull for sure. Would they rather walk, bike, run, yoga, lift weights, or just sit on the couch? What is their favorite thing to watch on TV? What is their all-time favorite movie? Do they have a nickname? And if so, what is their nickname? What is one of their biggest pet peeves? That's a really fun one sometimes. What is one thing you'll never do again? This has been some interesting things to learn with that one. Would you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert? What is one goal that you would like to complete that you have not yet? And then we can stay focused on what that goal is. And then the last question we ask is, what quote or mantra do you live by? So I use this information throughout their time with our company, and I use it in many different ways. I use it in one-on-ones or team meetings. It helps me give, like I said, prizes, and it's really just helps me understand so much more about who each person is and what they really care about, and that really matters.